see what we gonna do. Let's go into update. I don't have a lot of time. Unbelievable shocking reveal. Hold on.
Denim starting at $29.90. That's
Please come in, hitting the like button.
Join ICE with bonuses up to $50,000 and generous benefits. Join.ice.gov.
U.S. Marshals. Hey, Be Rich. Hold on. Do y'all think he gonna get time served? Okay, let's go. Do we think Diddy is going to get time served? I don't think the judge is playing with him. Okay, so hold on, because that's not current, but this is. Let's go. He was at court today. Hey, Bryant. He looks good. He was at court today.
Let's see if anybody's coming into the live. Hello, everybody. We are live from the courthouse. We are live from the courthouse. How many are there? Monica Sharp, thank you guys. Hello, everybody. I'm in New York. I'm here.
Yeah, he looks well. He looked really, really good.
Today, guys, Janice was sitting in front of me. I was in the main courtroom with Diddy.
Yeah.
I was in the courtroom with this man. The way when he walked into the trial, oh my God, guys.
Shout out to him.
We walked straight.
He's going to say his name, but hold on. Hold on. Let me get his name. I don't know. Murad. Shout out to him. Let me make sure I give him some love. Yeah, he was in there. Shout out to him in the main courtroom today. Y'all come in hitting the like button, please, so that I won't have to stop it. Okay, because you know I will. We saw his mom, sons, and daughters come in earlier today.
Let's see if anybody's coming into the live. Hello, everybody. We are live from the courthouse. We are live from the courthouse. How many are there? Monica Sharp, thank you guys. Hello, everybody. I'm in New York. I'm here. Oh my God. Today, guys, Janice was sitting in front of me. I was in the main courtroom with Diddy. I was in the courtroom with this man. The way when he walked into the trial, oh my God, guys.
Come on, tell us.
Oh, it's not raining heavy, guys, for those who are asking.
Come on,
We
tell
walked
us.
straight. Diddy was right there as he walked in. I thought I was going to be in the overflow room. We were in the main courtroom with Diddy.
Y'all, my lights are not
Hello,
up.
everybody. I'm in New York. I'm here. Oh my God. Today, guys, Janice was sitting in front of me. I was in the main courtroom with Diddy. I was in the courtroom with this man. The way when he walked into the trial, oh my God, guys. Oh, it's not raining heavy, guys, for those who are asking.
Hey,
We
Cynthia.
walked straight. Diddy was right there as he walked in. I thought I was going to be in the overflow room. We were in the main courtroom with Diddy. The twin sisters were sitting in front of me. Janice in front of me. Christian Combs in front of me. Like, they're about to walk out the courthouse now. I don't even care about that because they were sitting in front of me. Okay, so this was insane. So much has happened. I've got notes here. We're just going to wait another 2 minutes because it was insane in the courthouse today, guys. Absolutely insane. You can see here.
They said it was
let me
about
show
an
you real
hour or
quick.
so.
You can see that there is obviously, small amount of media here, not as much, but you can see that the family are about to walk out. When I tell you I was blinded by Janice's wig, whatever she was wearing today was the worst thing that I've seen in the history of my life. Because in terms of, it was so like bleach, blonde, synthetic, bright. We didn't even need the courtroom lights. That just came out of nowhere. And of course, Christian Combs came in fashionably late. Of course, he came in with his girl. They both came in fashionably late, the last ones to enter, because Janice also came in late as well. Who came in first? We had the three girls. We had the three sisters. We had the two daughters, the twins, and elder sister. They all came in together. And then, of course, Diddy came in afterwards. When Diddy came in, silence. That man, to be in the same room as this man and see how he's aged tremendously, especially post-trial, is insanity. Insanity. The whole family was there. The courthouse was packed out in that courtroom. It was insane. I'm just looking at the media here. Insane, absolutely insane. So we're gonna go into it. So the daughters in the courtroom were just literally just laughing, playing around with their hair. Even Janice herself looked like she was about to sleep. The family looked like they were just so. The family looked so lazy. They looked so tired. They seemed very, very exhausted. It was a very long hearing about acquittal, and
they are over it. They are over it. Yeah, bottom line, they over it.
Whether these charges are going to be dropped or a new trial. The judge says after this long hearing is going to announce it in a couple of hours today. We don't know when. We don't know when. Diddy was upbeat. When he came in, the man was saying hello to everybody, smiles, grey hair. He goes through his filings. Let me tell you about the judge. Let me tell you, Judge Arun, let me make it very clear to you guys. Judge Arun was dragging the defense. Judge was dragging the defense continuously. When the defense was speaking, the judge kept interrupting multiple times because Anna Estavo, the main lawyer who was leading, she kept stumbling over her words. She did not have the defense do not have a clear and coherent argument. From the way I was in that courtroom, I heard the way that they were arguing. They didn't know what they were talking about. They had no idea what they were talking about. They kept referring to the racist origins of the Mann Act. And of course, Christy Slavic, who was leading the prosecution, was like, you've already argued this before. It's been, thrown out. Why are you regurgitating the same argument? Why are you saying the same stuff? It doesn't make any sense. Does not make any sense. Does not make any sense. And let me show you one specific part. The judge is giving examples, right? Of this is what it was, looking at different case examples, and he was giving an example at a brothel, and the defense's lawyer says, well, that's a different case. The one with the brothel is a different case. You know, the judge interrupts her, and the judge is like, well, why is it a different case? It's the same sentiments we're discussing of the Mann Acts. Why are you like? Why does it matter that it's a different case? Why does it? He kept interrupting her like this and cornering Anna Estavo. She did not do a good job today. Brian Steele came in, smiling with everybody. You know, even looked at me. He did a peace sign. I don't know why. I think he was just saying hello to people. I don't think it was personal. But clearly,
Hey, Denise.
the defense was struggling today. Like it was just such a
waste
like
of
even
time.
I could have gone in there and defended Diddy and have done a better job because you're regurgitating the same stuff. It didn't make any sense.
He just trying to find a way to get up out that cell. You know, I know he trying to get out of jail, but it's just like a week and a day before. And taking on a chance of you trying to get to somebody and do something to them. No, sit down. And it's blowing my mind that he is acting as if he don't know what jail is. Like, he is worse than Young Thug. I don't suggest you ever do anything to break the law. Shonda, you can't handle it. I mean, but you steady trying to get out to have another freak off. To do something illegal. It's going to put you right back in there. So I suggest you sit your little hotel down. Instead of going to all of these anger management, go to them too. But you need to find a nympho, a sex therapy to tap into what demon you got in you so that you know, will get that up out of you because you can't handle jail. I would have thought that you would have been in there having a good time. It's blowing my mind that you are not enjoying being in there with all the men.
He seemed pissed. He seemed agitated. He kept, you know, looking through his files. He had his glasses on. He kept speaking to Brian Steele because he looked like he was pissed off by what Anna Estavo was saying because she was not doing a good job defending him.
Too much.
And he didn't like that. Pissed.
Hey, Denise,
Pissed.
party over
the
here.
judge was dragging down the defense. You know, what does James...
Ain't no party like a jailhouse party. I mean, you know, I just would have thought he'd have been in the bending, twerking, dancing, you know. Baby, please.
Bringing a TV have to do with transportation because they kept saying, the defense, well, you know, Jane was bringing, you know, a TV to be used. So therefore, she can't be this, you know, innocent victim. And the judge interrupted again. And the judge was like, well, what does the TV have to do with Diddy being accused of transportation? Like, what does it, like, what are you doing? Why are you bringing in, like, why are you reading for random stuff? It doesn't make any sense. So every time, Anna Estavo, every time the defense would try...
Okay, so all fairness, hey, Annie, hey, Libra, I'm sorry, I'm working and look, hey to everybody who has come in, but listen, hey, Dante, good, and y'all do know I'm over here scooting it, yes, sir. You know, and it sounds like they really trying to try it again. I mean, what does that have to do with anything? They're in their pre-sentencing. What is this? Is this just he needed to get out of jail and get out the cell, and you know, that's the only error he get is court? I mean, what do you mean she brought the TV? I mean, because really, I think if they get a retrial, I mean, they need to retry the whole thing over. Even the things he was acquitted of. Okay? If we're going to retry it, let's retry all of it. It's a whole package deal. So we gonna revoke the ones that you was acquitted of and everything. Let's just start all the way over. Don't pick and choose, because it was a package deal. So how you gonna pick to retry the two things that you was found guilty of? No. Hell no. Either you gonna take them two, or we gonna throw it all back into the pot of gumbo and stir it all the way up and start all the way over with our ingredients, baby. Okay? Sit your little ass down.
Trying to make points. They're trying to make points. The judge seemed agitated. He kept, looking through his files. He had his glasses on. He kept speaking to Brian Steele because he looked like he was pissed off by what Al-Saba was saying because she was not doing a good job defending him, and he didn't like that. Pissed. The judge was dragging down the defense. What does Jane bringing a TV have to do with transportation? Because they kept saying, the defense, well, Jane was bringing, a TV to be used. So therefore, she can't be this, innocent victim. And the judge interrupted again. And the judge was like, well, what does the...
Do they not understand pimps and O's 101? The O's are going to do what the pimp tell them to do. She didn't just wake up that morning and say, oh, I think I'll bring a TV. No. That's not how that goes. They do what they master tell them to do. Period. Ugh.
TV have to do with...
I'm sorry,
being
y'all.
accused of transportation. Like, what does it... Like, what are you doing? Why are you bringing in... Like, why are you reading for
You
random
say
stuff?
if
It
they
doesn't make
give
any
him
sense.
a new trial,
So
what
every
happens?
time, Anna Estavo, every time
Get a new
the
trial.
defense were trying to make points,
Get
trying to
what's
make
gonna
points,
happen.
the judge kept
He's gonna get
interrupting. At
life.
the end, the judge did say,
Yep.
you know what? You both presented good arguments. We're going to decide later on today, or whenever it's going to be, or whether this is going to be an acquittal or
When
not.
they thought he was going home that day, and they thought that they was gonna have a party
While he
right
has
before the
glasses on,
4th of
different
July.
case. Why does it make
Remember?
sense? It does not make any sense.
They thought he was going home, and they thought there was a party over here. It was all good. He won. Whether he got found guilty or we'll take them to. You right. Now, oh no, we lost. No, it wasn't a W. I thought it was a W. I thought everybody on his camp, they was outside doing push-ups, pull-ups, bloggers was arguing, inciting violence and shit outside. Everybody was happy, and they said he won. Oh, them two charges ain't nothing. He going home. Now he ain't went home, and they said the probation people are recommending almost 10 years. Yeah. I tried to tell y'all up in there before that he had pled guilty to some type of battery, something. I mean, violence is all up in there in multiple states. But carry on.
Judge was dragging the defense continuously. When the defense was speaking, the judge kept interrupting multiple times because Anna Estavo, the main lawyer who was leading, she kept stumbling over her words. She did not have the defense do not have a clear and coherent argument. From the way I was in that courtroom, I heard the way that they were arguing, they didn't know what they were talking about. They had no idea what they were talking about. They kept referring to the racist origins of the Mann Act. And of course, Christy Slavic, who was leading the prosecution, was like, "You've already
Rico
argued
ain't no
this
Rico."
before.
Ain't that what they were saying?
Thrown out. Why are you regurgitating the same argument? Why are you saying the same stuff? It doesn't make any sense. Does not make any sense. Does not make any sense. And let me show you one specific part. The judge is giving examples, right? Of this is what it was, looking at different case examples, and he was giving an example at a brothel, and the defense's lawyer says, well, that's a different case. The one with the brothel is a different case. The judge interrupts her, and the judge is like, well, why is it a different case? It's the same sentiments we're discussing of the Mann
Right.
Acts.
Holding a sign
why does it matter
saying
that it's a
Frico
different
ain't
case?
no
Why does
Rico.
he kept interrupting her like this?
Well,
and
that
cornering-
Frico got you
cornering
still
Anna
locked
Estavo.
up.
She did not do a good job today. Brian Steele came in, smiling with everybody. Even looked at me. He did a peace sign. I don't know why. I think he was just saying hello to people. I don't think it was personal. But clearly, the defense was struggling today. Like it was just such a. I I feel like even I could have gone in there and defended Diddy and have done a better job. Because you're regurgitating the same stuff. It didn't make any sense. Diddy seemed pissed. He seemed agitated. He kept, looking through his files. He had his glasses on. He kept speaking to Brian Steele because he looked like he was pissed off by what Al-Sava was saying because she was not doing a good job defending him, and he didn't like that. Pissed. The judge was dragging down the defense. What does Jane bringing a TV have to do with transportation? Because they kept saying, the defense, well, Jane was bringing, a TV to be used. So therefore, she can't be this, innocent victim. And the judge interrupted again. And the judge was like, well, what does the TV have to do with Diddy being accused of transportation? Like, what are you doing? Why are you bringing in, why are you reading for random stuff? It doesn't make any sense. So every time, Anna Estavo, every time the defense were trying to make points, the judge kept interrupting. At the end, the judge did say, you know what? You both presented good arguments. We're going to decide later on today, or whenever it's going to be, of whether this is going to be acquittal or not. There's Inner City Press, I believe. Is that him? Who is that? Yeah. Okay, the thing is, I don't even care about the family coming out, because I was sitting behind the family. There was some, Diddy kept doing this. Looking through his files, he kept on doing this. Agitated by the whole scenario, agitated. Oh, Lord have mercy. Prosecution says whether there is evidence of transportation of sex or watch, clearly there is evidence. Diddy was funding this. The victims handed over the money. The jurors said this is the thing about the prosecution. They stated that the jurors themselves said that this man is guilty of the Mann Act. So what are you even trying to imply? Oh, here the bodyguard's coming out. What are you even trying to imply by trying to use the jurors' words in your support when the jurors themselves have found this man guilty of the Mann Act? Which is also a very good point as well.
Yeah, so why are we here? Diddy's the only
You guys saying, oh, I look cute. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
being
I'm not even trying to look
a
cute. y'all.
criminal,
But the
but
fresh
keep
haircut,
getting
fresh face.
chance after chance to get out. To act like he's entitled to privilege.
Oh my God.
He ain't got out.
Diddy was watching, therefore there's no
He
Mann
keep
Act.
trying.
The defense
Now
are
he has
arguing
not gotten
the
out, but
allegations
he
show no
keeps trying because they think it's minimal. That's kind of what I was saying earlier, just a minute ago, is that they took it as a win. That's what all of his fans and cheerleaders was saying. A lot of men was taking it as a win until he didn't get out. And every time they tried to come to court to get out, the judge slapped his hand. So before, he didn't have a lot of character witness letters. Yeah, they had a lot of letters to keep him in. Now they done flood the church gates with letters, poems, eulogies, all this. He was a good man. Yeah. Ain't nobody ever done for me what Diddy done for me. Oh, Lord. Who I was before Diddy, I am no longer the same. He has made me better than I was before. He took me places I had never been. And since he been locked up, I haven't had that pleasure like I did before. Preaching a whole sermon in these letters about dear judge. Around, will you please set him free? He like the daddy I never had. Without a mother, now we don't have a father. My granny too old to see about us. What? But y'all ready to have another freak off? Ain't the freak offs what got him in here? Yeah. That is why He's gonna stay. And let's go.
His lawyers kept stumbling, and the judge pushed back, continuously interrupting. Continuously. Diddy,
Alina,
also, I've
hey.
noticed, has a new tattoo on the back of his neck. Something that I've not seen before. And
Thank
the
you,
way I can describe it to
Annie.
you guys, when I was looking at it, it's like a crown. It's like this, like a crown. It looks like a crown. That's what it looks like to me. And he has that right here on the back of his neck. And I was speaking to other people in the court, and we were looking at Diddy, and we were just like, well, why does Diddy have this on his back? Is this a new tattoo? Did he get this in prison? Has he?
So how he getting prison tattoo? Oh, I guess you can get a prison tattoo, but I thought he was scared of Bubba and Ray Ray now. So you not scared of Bubba and Ray Ray? You let them play on your back? What's really going on? Oh, you had to let him do something. Yeah, so you had to fit in where you had to get in where you fit in. Why we spinning? So now y'all playing back to back. Oh man. Oh, he was live all that time. Oh man. Hold on.
Style and substance.
He got
Continuously interrupting.
a tatty on his back.
Continuously. Diddy also.
Fatty tatty. What's that sound? I'll wash your body if you will wash mine. Woo! He in there making friends. He got a tatty. They got matching tatties.
The way I can describe it to you guys, when I was looking at it, it's like a crown. It's like this, like a crown. It looks like a crown. That's what it looks like to me. And he has that right here on the back of his neck. And I was speaking to other people in the court, and we were looking at Diddy, and we were just like, well, why does Diddy have this on his back? Is this a new tattoo? Did he get this in prison? Has he been branded? Like, what is that? It genuinely makes no sense to me.
So he changed his brand. He done been prison branded. Oh, they got matching tatties. Diddy in there making friends. He caught one of them kites. Somebody said, I got your back if you let me put a tatty on yours. Diddy. Let me play. On your back. And I'll have. Your back on the yard.
The whole family turned up. Everybody in the family were in the courtroom.
Lord.
Everybody was there.
Y'all get my likes up.
Sitting in front of me. You have the twin sister sitting in front of me. Then
He
you
done
have
went
Christian
in there
Combs
and
coming
got
in
a tat
and
on
we were
his
looking at Diddy
back.
And the way I can describe it to you guys, when I was looking at it, it's like a crown. It's like this, like a crown. It looks like a crown. That's what it looks like to me. And he has that right here on the back of his neck. And I was speaking to other people in the court, and we were looking at Diddy, and we were just like, well, why does Diddy have this on his back? Is this a new tattoo? Did he get this in prison? Has he been branded? Like, what is that? Like, it genuinely makes no sense to me. The whole family turned up. Everybody in the family were there in the courtroom. Everybody was there. The whole family. Janice was sitting in front of me. You have the twin sister sitting in front of me. Then you have Christian Combs coming in late. Then you have Justin Combs as well. And the other son, I forgot his name. All of them are all there. The twin sisters were just laughing throughout the whole thing. They were like going back. They're both 18. It's a long hearing. We're like, I expected the hearing to be 10 minutes, but the hearing was over an hour and a half. Insane. Insane. You've got media all here camped out, waiting to speak to people. I imagine. I don't know. But absolutely insane. Diddy with his glasses. He's aged. That man has aged. To see, look at Diddy's. There's one thing to be in the courtroom, and I'm looking at Diddy, right? There's another thing to be inside the same room as him in the main courtroom. There was no overflow room today. And to see Diddy's face, to see that the fact that his hair's grown, his face has grown, he's smiling at everybody. Even at the beginning, when the judge enters and we all have to stand up and rise, Diddy speaks to the judge and he's like, thank you. Oh, here the daughters come. Let's see if I can get this for you guys. And you can, I don't know if you can see. No, you can't see from this angle, guys. You cannot see from this angle. But they're basically getting in this car. The three daughters have just walked in. They're coming into this car.
Sound too low? Here's how to fix it. Open extra sound. Instant volume boost up to 600%. Boom. Watch how the volume jumps. It's quick add to Chrome and super easy to use. Just one click.
I don't think Diddy is in good hands. I think that, today was a very bad day for him. I think it was a big loss. I don't know who this guy is. They're trying to get into my life. They're trying to get into my thing. Listen, don't put your clothes on. It's raining. Just doing the most.
He said he think it was a big loss.
And now the rest of his family are also going to be coming out as well. Where's your umbrella? It's not raining heavy, guys. So it's just spitting into my thing. Topless and all. If you don't put your clothes on, it's raining. Just doing the most. And now the rest of his family are also going to be coming out as well. Where's your umbrella? It's not raining heavy, guys. So it's just spitting. So it's fine. It's fine. So the daughters have just left in one car, and then we're going to have the rest of the family coming out. It wasn't a good day. It wasn't a good day today, guys, for Diddy and his lawyer. Anna Estavo, she kept stumbling over her words. She kept pulling the same arguments, and the judge kept referring to, well, if we look at this case, how can this not be prostitution? How can this not be this? Why should it be a different case? Why using... And then for them to regurgitate the racist origins of the Mann Act and how the Mann Act basically has been wanting to be thrown out by some, Supreme Court judges. Again, doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense to me as to why you are regurgitating something that's already been discarded. And again, the prosecution were pretty good in that they kept referring to the fact that all of this has been made. He's been made guilty of.
He do look nice.
By the same jurors that Diddy now wants to use. Talking about prejudice. It ain't making sense.
He looks very nice.
Lord have mercy. Today was a day of drama, guys, in the courtroom. Absolute drama. Absolute drama in the courtroom. Why are the family all showing up fashionably late? I don't understand. Some of the family were even sleeping. They were dozing off. Even I was about to doze off. We're going to find out later today, sometime today, what the judge is going to announce. But Judge Arun was not holding back. Inner City Press is here somewhere. I'm trying to find out where he is. But oh my God, all the notes that I had written in here. All the notes. All the notes. Let's go through some other stuff.
Do y'all think he gonna get time served?
The defense states the money was Diddy's, that he had given his cash to other employers. It doesn't change anything. And denies Diddy as the ringmaster. They never said about other theories. Why are they only claiming Diddy as to be a ringmaster? It's not fair on Diddy is what the defense was saying.
Here we go with that ringmaster
Other
again.
examples, and then the defense were like, well, that's a different case. And the judge immediately interrupts and says, even if it's a different case, why does it matter? Because the sentiments are the same. Why can't we? Because we're here to discuss different cases as it is. We're here to use different case examples and case studies, to show our points and prove our points. So why is now the defense saying, well, that's a different case? That's a different case. You're here to apply different cases to prove Diddy. So you're being a hypocrite of yourself, if that makes any sense. Why is he in court today?
Do y'all think that he is going to get time served?
He's fighting for an acquittal and a new trial, and we're going to obviously be finding out today whether he's going to get that new trial or not later on this evening. But absolute drama in court, absolute madness, not looking good for Diddy at all. He looked so upset. Diddy looked so upset, and he was pissed. He was visibly annoyed, kept looking at Brian Steele, kept putting his head down, kept rummaging through his files. He put his glasses on. He was looking around the room. He kept looking back. He kept looking back. He kept looking back. Lord have mercy. The man's like, I don't think he's gonna get. The Judge Arun is not gonna acquit this man. I'm telling you this right now. Judge Arun is not going to acquit this at all. This is a crazy hearing. It wasn't good for Diddy. He looked very upset. He looked very stressed in the courtroom. His family clearly didn't care because they were all there. It wasn't a good day for Diddy. It was not a good day for this man. That's what I'll say. 110%. 110%. Then the prosecution kept referring to Cassie. Cassie's name was name dropped a lot. Cassie's name was name dropped a lot. Jane as well. Okay, so who do we have else coming out? Okay, so here we have Janice Combs. Come on, Janice. Let's see if we can get the bigger Janice. Let's get Janice's wig. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I know I'm gonna be far. Can you see that? Can you guys see that wig? You can just see the roof of the wig, child.
Yeah, just
And
the
then you can see
roof.
the other sun's coming out. Who else is coming out? I don't know who that lady is. That lady in the white wrap on her head, she was pissed at what the judge was saying. She kept, moving her head back and forth. She was disagreeing a lot with what the prosecution was saying. But of course she would, Okay, so here we have Janice Combs. Come on, Janice. Let's see if we can get the bigger Janice. Let's get Janice's wig. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I know I'm gonna be far. Can you see that? Can you guys see that wig? You can just see the roof of the wig, child. And then you can see the other sun's coming out. Who else is coming out? I don't know who that lady is. That lady in the white wrap on her head, she was pissed at what the judge was saying. She kept, moving her head back and forth. She was disagreeing a lot with what the prosecution was saying. But of course she would, you're obviously on Diddy's side. So all of that family, guys, was sitting right in front of.
Thinking of getting a contour pillow? You'll regret it.
Okay, so
Don't
I'm
see
not
this
sure
first.
if
So I
y'all
almost made
think
the
that
dumbest
when
mistake of
y'all
my life.
vote, that gives the like, but it don't. You have to double tap your screen, bam, bam, if you're on your phone, or if you're on a computer, you have to tap into those three dots at the top right to hit the thumbs up. So I see 92 votes, but there's nowhere near 92 thumbs up. So can y'all hit the thumbs up, double tap your screen on your phone, or the three dots in the top right. Let's go.
Combs was right in front of me.
The honorable
His girlfriend
judge
was
is
right in front
definitely
of me.
not
All of them
feeling
were
Diddy
right
at
in
all.
front of me.
Nope.
We were all in the same room together.
No time
We were all in
served.
the
So
same
y'all
room
saying
together.
no.
You said not the roof of the not the roof of the wig, child. You got the roof of the wig, and it's a very long, ponytail as well. I don't understand most of it. What an awful day for Diddy in court. What an awful day for Diddy in court. To be in that courtroom with his family. I was sitting with his family. You're sitting with his mother. You're sitting with all of these people. It's insane.
No.
Christina Coram is nowhere in sight. They all look stressed as hell.
What were they
The
expecting?
courtroom was so tiny. I don't know why she came in late. And we got some, also, I think Diddy's sister was also there as well. Very long day in court, guys. It was a very long hour and a half of constant looking back at things. Constant. Just fix my tie for you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I just can't believe it, guys. I genuinely can't believe it. Christina Coram was nowhere to be found as well. Absolutely shocked at the fact that the defense did such a deplorable job today. They did such a bad job. The judge kept interrupting Anna Estava. She had no idea what she was talking about. She kept regurgitating the same arguments. And Diddy, he visibly looked really upset. He visibly looked really upset. Really upset. I'm shocked. You can see that there's still a lot of media around here.
We
Still
want to
loads of
know
cars.
what
That's
the
the car that
court
Janice
is
is saying she's
saying.
about to go. And now we've got another car being dropped off here for somebody. I believe the other friends are coming out. But the majority of people. Wasn't a good day for Diddy in court. Wasn't a good day for Diddy in court. Absolutely, absolutely stressed. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, you see Christian, I just missed it. If you saw it for a minute, Christian Combs is there with his girlfriend. Diddy is not going to be acquitted for these charges, and with the way that his lawyer handled everything, it's going to go really bad. Absolute left.
The judge may not even make a decision today.
Absolutely
It's after 3
insane day today in court.
p.m. and the courts will be closing soon for
Diddy
the day.
harasses lawyers into asking for the baseless hearing. They have no case. Exactly. Exactly. Sorry.
He just needs to sit in there. Yeah, he needs to never make these type of mistakes again. He ain't learned no lesson. He still feels entitled to me.
He kept putting his glasses on. He kept looking at Brian Steele, trying to speak to him. Mark Agnifilo was also there, but he was in the back. It was Anna Estavo leading everything. And I don't think that this is the way that this hearing went today. He's not going to get any acquittal, which is what he's arguing for. And we're going to find out later today. There's still a lot of people waiting outside the courtroom, and I don't know what for. Because maybe for the lawyers? Because I genuinely have no understanding as to why they'd wait for the lawyers. Oh my God.
He needs to
I'm
sit.
gonna try and find out what else.
Yeah, he
is going
do.
on. Who else are they waiting for? The family.
I mean, he don't even want to acknowledge that what he did was wrong.
So confused.
They still feel entitled to me. He will do it again. If they let him out, he will do it again. And that's the bottom line.
We in court because Diddy was asking for an acquittal. He wanted his charges dropped. He wanted a new trial. That's why we're in court. And the prosecution and the defense are arguing back and forth with different cases at hand as case examples. And from the way it was all carried out, Diddy's team did a really bad job.
His team wasn't prepared.
This is a mess. Not it raining like this, and I have no.
And he feels entitled. He felt like his money.
Well, this is embarrassing.
He felt like his money would get him off.
I'm gonna walk around for a bit. Hopefully we can find some. What a disappointing day for Diddy in court. You should have seen his face. To look at Diddy's face, and as soon as he came in the courtroom, everybody was completely shocked. Completely shocked.
Oh, I wish he would have been able to snap a picture.
You can purchase, I can purchase an umbrella, but I don't have any cash on me. That's the problem. What a shit show, guys.
Let's see what Simone said.
What a shit show. What a shit show. Oh my God, this rain is too much. What an absolute shit show for Diddy in court. It was such a pathetic day for him. I thought that this man would have had a strong case. The fact, I don't know why they even have Anna Estado.
Hold on, let me switch the people up. We have his opinion. Let me hear Simone. I typically are not fond of her, but let me hear her opinion. Let's hear hers.
It was so cute. Let me tell you, Westmoreland came in. Remember, that's the black female attorney.
Yeah, so she is primarily a defense attorney, so she's going to always side with the defense. Murad is not an attorney, so his opinion to me is more unbiased. So typically, I don't like listening to her because she finds every excuse to, just, hey, y'all, I need y'all to hit the like button or I am about to end it. I'm just going to be honest. I can't do this with you guys, spending my time trying to work, doing all of this other stuff, catch it, entertain and interact, and y'all can't hit the like button. I'm going to tell y'all that now.
So there's that, y'all. I am fresh out the nightclub. Listen, this is where I was in the congressional caucus last night. 1, 2, 3. I got 3 videos all about him trying to have dismissed. She looked like a stripper. She looked like a lawyer. She actually looked like a lawyer. Thank you. So let me just say, she looked great. She was all the way from, but it was this bust down. Y'all, as you're coming in, as you're joining, I just have to give you the backstory so I can give you the facts, okay? Okay. So and I'm on the Amtrak, so if it's a little wiggle, just, I don't know, close your eyes and listen to my voice. So she comes in there, she's got the bust down to the waist. I mean, she looks amazing. Clearly, Diddy's checks have been cashed. And she didn't look bad before. She looked regular. Now, she looks like, remember, that's the black female attorney that he has. She came in there with a whole bust down. I think that's what they call it, y'all. When she has like, it wasn't a wig, it was extensions that went all the way to her bottom.
Thank you, Annie.
She looked like a lawyer. She actually looked like a lawyer. Thank you. So let me just say, she looked great. She was all the way from, but it was this bust down. Y'all, as you're coming in, as you're joining, I just have to give you the backstory so I can give you the facts, okay? Okay. So and I'm on the Amtrak, so if it's a little wiggle, just, I don't know, close your eyes and listen to my voice. So she comes in there, she's got the bust down to the waist. I mean, she looks amazing. Clearly, Diddy's checks have been cashed. And she didn't look bad before. She looked regular. Now, she looks like a rich man's mistress. Okay, she looked fantastic, just amazing. And then there was also Xavier Donaldson. He's the black attorney. He's like 6'5". He was there. Now, I think he might have been wearing a tie from Burlington Coat Factory because I got to be fair. You know, I got to talk about everybody. He looks, I'm going to describe the lawyers, and then we're going to go into the facts. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe. I will give you legal commentary, but I'm also going to give you my ignorant opinions, too, because just so you feel like you were there. Okay. So, Xavier Donaldson, one of Diddy's attorneys, the 6'5", chocolate one, looks like a little milk dud, very handsome. I'm pretty sure he's wearing a Burlington Coat Factory tie. I think we gave one to my father when I was in the 7th grade, so we've got that. Then we got I think it was Teeny Garagos, who's very pregnant and cute. Mark Magnifico, he looked very rich. Looked like a Republican who doesn't pay his taxes, but it's okay because he's friends with Mr. T. You know what I'm talking about? And then we also had Alexandria Shapiro. Okay. Now, she took the lead. She did all the arguing for Diddy's side.
Oh, well, thank you, Annie Jones.
Alexandria. She's probably about 52. She looks about 79. She looks like a downtrodden lesbian, but she's not. She's not. She has a husband. And he, too, he's the other Shapiro. I forget. He's very, think downtrodden lesbian. Google a photo, then come back to the chat.
Oh,
Go ahead and tell me about how right I am. You'll get it. All right. So those are, I haven't forgiven her. Have y'all forgiven Sarah Chapman? Sarah Chapman is the mama to the twin named Chance, because Sarah Chapman used to be besties with, whatever. So you get all the loads. All right. So the slow one's girlfriend, Raven, was there showing her belly. Looking like a hooker, although she is not one of the hookers, technically. We're going to have to add an allegedly to any.
Y'all, this is why I can't do her.
Yeah, so that's Quincy. Quincy's a good looking boy. Everybody like Quincy. Girls like, tell you something. He looked terrible. He looked like he was on the brink of death. He's not, praise the Lord. As far as I'm concerned, you distance yourself, but you influence. You distance yourself, but you influence. But he got TMZ gotten in, well, Mark Garagos got in trouble because he called the prosecution a 6-pack of white ladies, and it was attributed to Diddy's defense team. But Mark was like, I'm not on the defense team. I'm just giving commentary. Honey, sir, now we know. If you know, you know. And you know what? That do you believe is going to tough for us in prison. Even though he's got his little jailbird homeboys in there writing him letters of reference. We'll cover that later in a different video. Let me tell you something. He looked terrible. He looked like he was on the brink of death. He's not. Praise the Lord. We don't want that for him. We don't want that for anybody. But tell you something. He looked terrible. He, the jailbird homeboys in there, right? Diddy. Oh, boy. And this was right. Actually, Diddy, I do believe, is having a tough time, of course, in prison. Even though he's got his little jailbird homeboys in there writing him letters of reference. We'll cover that later in a different video. Let me tell you something. He looked terrible. He looked like he was on the brink of death. He's not. Praise the Lord. We don't want that for him. We don't want that for anybody. But his hair was all gray, salt, pepper, and gray. He had no haircut. You know, before he had like this little box top, like kind of a rounded box top fro situation. He didn't even had that, honey. Oh, he didn't even have that. It was just like mush. Now, I don't know if part of it was to just look like, Judge, this is bad. You got to get him out of here. You know, so that next week, and even they don't grant.
She said it looks like mush.
Today, you know, and this has to be retried. I'm sorry, if it's not granted in next, he didn't even have that, honey. Oh, he didn't even have that. It was just like mush. Now, I don't know if part of it was to just look like, Judge, this is bad. You got to get him out of here. You know, so that next week, and even they don't grant
mush
the motion to dismiss today, you know, and this has to be retried. I'm sorry, if it's not granted in next week, he has to be sentenced. I think they wanted him to look as downtrodden as possible, and it worked. This was also, you guys, this was huge. This was the first time he appeared in court in his prison uniform, okay? He had on his prison dickies, y'all. Oh, yeah. It was his prison dickies, and they were like doo-doo brown. It was real, any color. It was just doo-doo brown dickies. So if you ever noticed, if you knew somebody who wore dickies and house shoes back in the day when that was the thing in the 90s. No. But I do think what's good about Diddy is he has not had and will not have his finances for as long as he needs to stay. All right, now let's go into it. So the gist of it is the judge had already told each side, like, hey, I want to hear more about this argument and that argument, right? So basically with the judge, y'all, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. So basically the defense was saying, hey, the Mann Act, you need to either set aside this verdict and acquit him, which can be done, or grant him a new trial. Let me explain why they want a new trial. They want a new trial because they know if it gets a new trial, it will only be on the prosecution.
Yeah, I can't deal with her going in and out.
They don't feel like this new little, remember, Marie Combs got hit that like, we got 477 in the chat, and when you have 100 likes, we usually have clicks. That's how it gets suggested to other viewers and would make this back and forth trip I'm doing to cover this trial worthwhile. So basically, if a new trial is granted, it would only be on the hooker charge. If it's only on the hooker charge, they're probably not going to recharge him. He will walk away free, or he'll get a pardon because they'll only be charged with hookers. And he's already spent a year in prison for hookers, and a lot of people don't even spend that. So it's really brilliant strategy. Is it true? His mother has been found not guilty. No, his mother was never charged. Oh, his mama was there too, and her wig. I'll tell you, one person that needs to go to jail is that wig maker. Whoever made that wig and let that lady put that thing on her head. Miss Janice is wig. Don't you do that? So Miss Janice is a beautiful chocolate complexion. That wig is platinum. That wig is platinum, and it's sitting up here, and it was a buster. That lady, okay, that grandma had it to her bottom. It was a gold wig to her bottom. It looked like something you snatch it off her head, and it was still fully deformed in the same shape. Like, it wouldn't do nothing different. It wouldn't do nothing different. That wig is evil. Hey, nothing come from, no, I'm not on the subway, I'm on the Amtrak. Nothing good can come from a wig that do you like that. And I don't even think it was hair, y'all. I think it was their hair. I think it was how they do that. Anyway, she was in there with, just imagine an all-girls gold synthetic butts out. I'm going to find the press, a photo from the press, and I'm going to post it, and you're going to see what they have subjected that woman to. It was continuing on. All right, so basically there were two motions on the. One of them was challenging the jury instructions, which the prosecution said, too late. It's too late. If you were going to challenge those, you should have challenged them previously in the case. when you brought it up, it was too late. The judge didn't really seem to buy that argument because the judge seemed to feel that whenever they challenged the jury instructions, it was okay because they challenged it based on evidence presented. In other words, they couldn't have challenged it before the case ended due to the fact that they didn't know what was going to be presented. I like that argument, and I felt like that was fair. I'm going to answer the question of whether or not I feel like he's going home soon. I'm going to answer that next. So basically, that argument and the argument was basically
Yeah, I
the
can't
defense
with
was trying
her.
to say, Your Honor,
I mean, you see,
kick
funny.
this out, dismiss it, because a Mann Act should only be used where someone is profiting and is making money from this.
I
And
can't with her.
y'all, Alexandria.
It's
Okay,
enough. Let
the
me
married
check
white
out
lady, she
the other lady, cause I can't with her. But she did say some funny stuff. Did she call her grandmama? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Brian. Did she call? Y'all ain't got my likes up. I'm finna get ready to go. Let me hear Sylvia though.
Nice.
I thought that's who I was. I can't with her. I couldn't with her during the trial. But she prosecuted. She say now allegedly she prosecuted R. Kelly. So she say, you know, she know what she be doing and what she be saying. You know, she say she come with, you know, special type of experience. Let me get another person up here for now. Grandmama. She called his mama grandmama with that wig on, boo. Ooh. This is what we have to give you since he been locked away. This is why we need him free so he can help
Can you tell
me
me again how a
look
Nugget subscription
better than
actually
what I
saves me money?
look like
Your
today.
subscription gives you access to our entire
Tisa
library,
wasn't there.
No,
I'll check it out, but she wasn't there.
I'm not coming up this far. I'm
You're gonna be
not.
like, this guy is one last time.
No. I'm coming to the after party. I'm not for the other stuff.
She said she not coming back next week.
Doing. I'm with you.
I'll ask her.
Yeah. Hey, lady. Hi. How are you? What's up with you? How you doing? I'm with you. Hey. Yes, here.
I'm gonna tell you something. I was kind of mad that they were showing your business. So I was like, why are they showing this lady's business? I
Oh,
was
you watching?
Sometime
Oh.
I had kept scrolling.
Oh, yeah. You know.
No. How are you? How you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah. So I seen it.
Yeah, it comes with the territory. But it comes with the territory, you know. It is what it is.
I feel like people should be able to.
Hey, you.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
The last time I saw you, we were over there in 100, Century 100, remember?
Oh, for Mangione.
I didn't go there. I didn't go to Mangione. There was something that was happening over there, because you're always over there.
Yeah, I can't remember what the case was now, though.
Yeah, I can't remember. Listen, y'all. All right, y'all. Y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready.
Thank you. Listen, y'all. Get me so podcast. We're so. Listen, you know they brought up R. Kelly's case as an argument, right? The government brought up R. Kelly's case as an argument. Yeah.
Yeah, they should
So
have.
the judge is probably going to deny him. He's going to deny him. And then next week is when he is going to be time served. That's his, remember, I predicted that, okay? I predicted
Oh, so
that.
she think he's gonna be time
I
served.
predicted it's going to be time served next year. I mean, next week, not next year.
Well, if they think it's gonna be, oh, how she get to that? And they brought up R. Kelly.
It's raining.
R. Kelly ain't out.
The family's about to come out. Diddy, he look like he gained. Don't he look like he gained weight? He gained weight, right?
He looked bad.
He looked terrible. His hair was a hot mess. And even
He looked real bad.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in here for a long time.
Well, they wanted him to look like that.
He didn't look too good.
No, he looked like he gained a lot of weight.
Well, that means he eating the food, don't it? Then that means he's found a friend with the food,
It's not raining. It's raining.
or Ray now.
I'm gonna
Hand
get
feeding him.
umbrella. Yeah, waiting for the family to come out.
He look like he done gained weight, so that means Ray now feeding his
Get my
ass.
stand.
Hey, how you doing?
Do that mean Ray now feeding him?
So I might have to take it off for the phone so I can get a better angle.
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get my thing together. I gotta put my stand up.
Yes, 'cause somebody.
The man that put a tatty tat on his back feeding his ass,
Sorry,
huh?
y'all. Please forgive me. Families come out.
He's not coming out today. I'm sorry.
How Miss Crystal?
Judge,
If he was going to get time served, they would have gave him a bond, or they would have let him out today.
Yo, word up.
He said
I heard all of the
argument.
I mean, but she said they brought up R. Kelly. Hey,
Ain't nothing
Yvette.
happening.
They brought up R. Kelly. He ain't going nowhere. And he's still in. Is he still locked up? R. Kelly still locked up. He tried to play sick not too long ago. So he tried to play like the prison, the people who was conspiring to kill, unalive him.
if was a fifth,
He's gonna be drunk.
I mean, I was still locked up.
I look so
But
pretty.
she's a New Yorker, so there's hope for the hopeless. I guess I don't know.
When your mama tell you if, that means no.
I thought the food
Especially in the
was
black
too
household.
nasty for him. Yeah, but they talking about he done gained weight, ass done got big.
No, that means no. Clean your room. If you don't clean your room, it's gonna be a no.
Ass done grew. Chest done grew. You got an arch out in his back.
How long did you go? The whole time? The whole time?
He done made prison free.
Almost 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Okay.
Because we went to Paris. We chilled out in Paris. And we went
Have a whole party in his cell.
to my cousin's 40th birthday.
He asked it for them to write a letter to the judge. Let him be free so he can put some money on my books and pay for the tax on my back.
We did do patient, and guess what? They used R. Kelly as a reason for them. That was a part of their argument for them to deny him the Rule 29. And I'm going to go all over it.
It said if they let Diddy out, then they might as well let R. Kelly out.
You know, his appeal?
Huh?
It's that one.
If the man act ain't the man act for Diddy, then it ain't the man act for R.
Side, and the judge said,
Hey, Charlene.
we all know if it was a fifth,
Oh my goodness.
we know that if a black mother tells you if, that means no. So he's basically telling
Used to have that ringtone.
last words was I'll see you guys
Next week. That's what he said.
He said I'll see you next week.
I see you next week, me.
That's true. He did.
A decision
He ain't going nowhere
about the man and
today.
they knocked that down. They said we need to talk about the man and
Yeah, y'all want to pinpoint man act to a certain year.
they done came up with rule 27 or 29.
Yeah, let's listen to her, cause Sylvia off.
So yeah, go. They knocked that down. They said we need to talk about the man and
Can y'all hear her in the back, the lady with some sense? Cause this R. Kelly lover right here.
of course you go. They knocked that down. They said we need to talk about the man and
Talk about the man act.
came up with something else. They done came up with rule 27 or 29.
29.
29, right, 29. So yeah, go look that up, you guys. 33. And yeah, so the government is coming with a whole nother perspective for the defense. But yeah, we out here. But what
He
you
going
talking
right
about,
back to
Gene?
that cell.
Yeah, I believe next week he is going to get out. He's going to get time
Yeah,
served.
he's not gonna do. He said he's
I
not
think
doing
I'm doing.
anything
I think
until
I'm doing
September.
nine. He's gonna get time served next week.
You
That's
think
what I
it's gonna be?
believe.
You think it's gonna be time served?
Yep, that's
right,
what I
so
believe.
we-
Y'all remember? Y'all hearing it
All
from
right,
me.
hearing it first.
Y'all hearing it from
Time
me.
served.
And look, y'all better come into my channel and say, yes, you were right. You were right.
All right, y'all. Familiar faces. Everybody is out here. We waiting for
Everybody's coming in.
to come out. Like I told y'all, the only one that's not here is King Cole.
Oh, he's here.
Oh,
He's
I didn't
here.
see
He
it.
came in with his
Oh,
girlfriend.
he came in with his
Girlfriend. He
Okay, so
came in.
scratch that.
Everybody's here.
All the gang is
After the
all
whole
here.
family is here.
The entire, yeah, except for the baby love.
Yeah, baby's
But
not
the
here.
whole gang is here. So, we got the cars right here. So we got the cars right here.
Man, at what? I mean, what did she say? Dang.
2 years or more, maybe 3. Yeah,
She said, look up
He's
what?
here. He came in with his
Oh,
girlfriend.
he came in with his
Girlfriend. He came in. Everybody's here.
All the gang is
After the
all
whole
She
family
said, look up
out, he's
what?
gonna get time
Yeah,
served.
he's not gonna do. He said he's
I think
not
I'm
doing
doing. I
anything
think I'm
until
doing nine. He's gonna get time served next week.
You
That's
think
what
it's
I
gonna be?
believe.
You think it's gonna be time served?
Yep. That's
right,
what I
so
believe.
we-
Y'all remember? Y'all hear it from?
But yeah, we out here. But what? What you talking about, Gene?
Yeah, I believe next week
She
he is
said,
going
look
to get
up
out.
what?
He's gonna get time
Yeah,
served.
he's not gonna do. He said he's
I
not
think I'm
doing
doing. I
anything
think I'm
until
doing nine. He's gonna get time served next week. That's
think
what I
it's gonna be?
believe.
You think it's gonna be time served?
Yep. That's
right,
what I
so
believe.
we-
Y'all remember? Y'all hear it
All
from
right,
me.
hearing it first.
Y'all hearing it from
Time
me.
served.
And look, y'all better come into my channel and say, yes, you were right. You were right.
All right, y'all. Familiar faces. Everybody is out here. We waiting for
Everybody's coming in.
to come out. Like I told y'all, the only one that's not here is King
If the
Cole.
judge
Oh,
let
he's
him.
here.
Oh,
He's
I didn't
here.
see
He
it.
came in with his girlfriend.
Oh, he came in with his girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Oh,
He came in.
man.
Everybody's here.
The gang is
After the
all
whole
here.
family is
The
here.
entire, yeah, except for the baby love.
Yeah, baby's
But
not
the
here.
whole gang is here. So, we got the cars right here. So we got the cars right here.
Yeah, the car just came.
Sometime at least 2 years or more, maybe 3. Yeah, I believe. Yeah.
I'm telling y'all.
Miss Pleasant
Hi,
Town,
sir.
familiar faces.
You gotta
I
show
bet
me how
dinner
to
he
use
don't.
mine.
Okay, he betting dinner he don't.
Who?
Okay.
Who's who
This
buying
is
my
Gene-
dinner?
This is Gene Dale.
Gene.
This is Gene
Oh, that's
Dale.
Oh,
Gene.
Gene
Okay,
here. Gene
okay.
there.
It's on my live right now.
Okay, Gene.
All right, she taking
I'm
that
taking
bet.
that dinner. Don't act like you don't know who I am.
She taking that bet. She taking that bet.
I'm
All right.
taking that bet, Gene. If not, I'll buy you dinner.
Okay. And
Look.
you know he a big guy.
McDonald's.
He's a big guy.
I don't remember what case, what she said.
Yes.
Supreme Court Justice, Section 20. That's the Evidence
All right.
Act. I thought she
All
said
right.
27.
So y'all-
Do anybody remember what she said? Look up case
He said
something.
not McDonald's.
Don't let him go. How many years?
She gave a number.
I ain't turning nothing down but my collar. Look, when you said McDonald's, Gene said he ain't turning nothing down. There you go, right there. I ain't turning nothing down but my collar.
Okay, Gene.
So that's a Big Mac.
Okay, Gene.
Miami, young Miami calls Sean Combs loving, genuine,
Here
supportive
come his security. Here goes
in the
security.
sentencing.
Security.
We out here.
And if he gets out,
No, just kidding.
Latam said Diddy going to really think he's untouchable and will continue to move forward. Absolutely. He's going to be having a party.
Okay, we're gonna go to Golden Corral or someplace like that then.
You know how they tell the kids, eat.
That's some people.
You got it? You
Yeah,
got
we
it?
definitely should. Here they go right here.
Now here they go. For the family.
You know I gotta go.
They go my buddy.
All right, you guys.
What's his name again? That security guard. What's his name? He was on the stand. Oh my God, I can hear his voice.
Here they come right now.
Security guard. It went silent, y'all. It's waiting for y'all to double tap y'all screen and hit the like button.
That smells so clean right here.
Yes, say it
But
again.
the day they did that press conference, and it was like,
I was here.
It stunk so bad. It was smelling so bad.
But don't record me saying this, world. If so, my name is Sean Watson.
I know that's right. I know
Hey,
that's
Mr.
right.
Inner City Press, how are you doing?
Rain don't stop nothing.
It stunk. I mean, it smelled awful. I had to smell.
Y'all see Inner City Press? He's standing right there. Inner City Press right here. Y'all always follow him on X.
He give us a transcript.
I mean, that thing smells so
The audio cut out.
And one of
My audio cut out, sorry.
My sound was too
You've been
quiet.
hitting the like button since.
100%. Then I found extra sound. It boosts volume up to 600%, and yes, you can read that word.
The audio.
Hold on, y'all. Trying to get it back to where it was. Let's go.
Cut out, y'all. Y'all, audio cut out.
Usually they don't.
Is it cutting out? Oh, thank you. She's saying audio cut out. Okay, I think you said the audio cut out. Here come the family right there, y'all. There they go, the twins coming out. There you go. There go Chance.
Y'all get the likes up. Double tap your screen on your phone. Or hit the 3 dots at the top right corner. Gotta get the likes up. That's what Diddy been doing while he been locked up. He been getting the likes up. He been getting the likes up. That's why he got them folk in there writing them letters now. Yeah, he been in there working.
Okay, I think you said the audio cut out. Here come the family right there, y'all. There they go, the twins coming out. There you go. There go Chance. Hey, ladies. Hey. Okay, that was the girls.
First.
Hey!
3 out of 4 daughters. Twins.
You can hear me? Okay. Nobody knows me like Sounds like the color of the gray in there.
I love us.
Here we go.
I love us.
What's happening in court? There was just a hearing.
Yes.
Just a hearing. What's his name? The security guy. He was the one that they kept calling his name on the trial.
I see his name too.
Oh my God. I am not trying to sing.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're a member, so make sure y'all go subscribe, because Cooking and Conversation with Gene Dill will only be for members only. So make sure y'all go and become a member.
Brown.
Prices today is not gonna be the same prices when it's time to do the Cooking and Conversation.
Yeah, somebody,
Okay, here we go.
the probation people saying 4 to 7 years, or 7 up to 7 years.
Yeah, that's Kim's friend.
That's Kim's friend, y'all.
Kim's is one of her best friends.
That look like the girl that used to be the
James, what's your friend name?
on Love and Hip Hop, or not Love and Hip Hop,
No,
The Bad
what's your friend
Boys.
name?
The
What's
dance
his name? What's your
instructor
friend? What is your friend name? You know the one
that
that
he
just
cussed
ate
out.
it. How you not gonna remember?
Yeah, he on the
Fahim.
phone with that other
Fahim,
lady that's talking in the
right? It's
background.
Fahim. It's Fahim. It's Fahim. How do you not remember your friend's name?
Mary Ann. What's her name? Mary Ann? Laurie Ann. Okay,
But we're
okay,
just
okay.
waiting for the family to come out, y'all.
That's what that look like to me.
Yeah, we watching the Diddy family come walk out.
Yeah, so so that's who she was making a bet with, that he was saying that he wasn't gonna get time served.
Are we not even gonna talk about the AI situation? We had a whole talk about it.
And Sylvia is saying she think he
Guys,
gonna
hit
get
the
time
like button.
served.
Hit the like button. Hit the
Hit the like
Carissa. Tell her
button.
email, her letter.
Her AI letter.
Y'all say AI letter?
Hit the
Lord have mercy. They
like
call her letter
button
AI.
for
And they try
AunTeaFee.
to say Noel Jones was an
Hit
AI.
the
That is not an
like
AI letter. Noel Jones knew
button.
how to write.
Teacher Towns is not here. I mean, it's been a lot going on with her, but she's not here. She's not like oh yeah, she might pop out next week, but she's not here today.
Y'all hear him asking about Tisa?
Everybody's here.
We got everybody. We got all of the old players from day one.
These people be talking,
Yeah, everybody. We got
going
Sam
to
back there.
be real
Hi,
disappointed.
Sam.
Yep.
Sam.
We got Sam back there. Oh,
Let
there
me
go my
hear
boo
this
right
one
there.
before
There
I
go Miss
go.
Miles. Hi, Miss Miles. What up, girl? And you got on orange. Favorite color?
That's it. I love orange.
Yeah, orange is, it's just so pretty. And it looks so good on the skin.
It does. Here they come.
Sick of the tan.
Here they come.
I just put it with my back. I literally put it in the back. Oh, yeah, it is, but it's rain. It's hard. It's like the rain. Oh, yeah, it rained.
And this, like, the last hour, it was raining.
Now, mind you, you had just left the city when it broke out with the whole thing that was going on there in France. You just left the Eiffel Tower.
All right, here come the family now. Here's the family. Mama Comb is coming out. There she goes.
Miss Janice Combs, little Mama Combs right there with Justin. We got Quincy, right? Charlie, Jean.
Hey, Mama Comb. Hey. Here she
Yes,
is.
we got Quincy right here.
Quincy. Hey, Quincy.
Looking nice. All right.
All right.
We got a hot Quincy. We got a hello for Quincy.
Quincy can say hi to us.
Right here.
There, you see that Christian?
No, that ain't her, is it? Or if it is, she not aged. Where is Young Miami? The nasty crew. Yeah, they be taking coochie.
Yeah, tap, 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 double tap.
They waiting for their car.
She got a big old fake Louis, but I guess that's what that is. I would think, would nobody in Diddy crew be walking around with a fake bag? Girl, why? What? Yeah, let me, before I go, my thing talking about 20%. Let me.
I gotta go get Mr. Steele in a minute, y'all.
Yeah, I ain't interested in him.
As soon as Christian come out, I'm gonna go over there, Mr. Steele.
I ain't never been starstruck.
I was so sad for her. Oh, that's I kind of see that. Because you have big emotions, but nobody should know. themselves. Oh, they know the one of the baby mama. That's Sarah.
That's Sarah.
That's Sarah.
She's the only one that was in there. She was the only one baby mama that was in there. Yeah. Sarah was the only baby mama that was in there.
So, as you listen to
Let me
this,
listen to
you ask yourself the simple question:
Steady
am I
Nash.
doing way too much,
I'm tired
is
because when I was
Diddy's
on
team
CNN,
downplaying
I
it?
was like, she was
Because
like, so what brings you?
for here, it seems
It says
like
that.
you're gonna have to pick a side before the judge does that. Because that's what we do. Anyway, so let's get to it.
Dave, I got a special guest with me.
Hey y'all, Lorna Rosa here.
So today's hearing, defense is challenging the verdict, saying that under the law, there just wasn't enough evidence presented for a jury to convict Diddy of the Mann Act charge. Now, the headline moment came at the end of the hearing. The judge asked either side, do you have anything else left to say? And Diddy's lawyer, Alexandra Shapiro, who's very reserved, muted, speaks in a judicial tone, doesn't just throw around words like that. Well, at that moment, she didn't hold back, and she said, this is an embarrassment to the United States of America. Lauren, what did you think when you heard that?
I wasn't for sure in the beginning, but after some thought, I can't disagree with her.
What's left in this case, right? There is no sex trafficking. There is no coercion. There is no fraud. The only charge here is that 3 consenting adults went to a hotel and had a threesome, or 2 of them had sex and 1 watched. Why are we here is essentially the defense's point. Lauren, what were your other thoughts coming at it today?
I think some of the thoughts coming out of today were the prosecution is going to have to do a really good job of providing other cases that show that because Diddy did not benefit financially, he should be held in the way that he's being held and everything. That they really have to make this make sense at this point if they want the sentence to stick that they want.
Ira Kelly. He didn't get no money. See, what these people are failing to understand is since 1912 or when it was introduced, new laws have been added, new situations have been added. Trafficking, human trafficking wasn't an issue back then, but it is now. And because of what we're seeing, like with the Epstein, all of that, your president, all of that, that's being factored in. We don't necessarily, these kids are not being trafficked for money. They don't see the money. So we can't look at it as in, oh, okay, so pimps and hoes. No. Even with pimping and owing, what, a year ago last year, a whole simple guy got 10 years. You know, so what y'all looking for, it don't necessarily come that way, but carry on.
Look, the prosecution is continuing to bring out the same stuff. After Alexandra Shapiro...
Now they're saying the prosecution. The other person said the defense keep bringing up the Mann Act. And I thought they said we're not talking about that no more. Who is this fella? Ugh. Anyway.
This is an embarrassment. Prosecution came back and their point was, but Judge, he was hitting. Judge, he was kicking. Judge, there was drugs. That's not what the Mann Act is about. The Mann Act is about transportation to engage in prostitution.
And then he did.
The reason why I think Shapiro was saying it was an embarrassment, the reason why folks around this courtroom are thinking, what are we all doing here? Consenting adults go have sex in a hotel?
No, you cannot turn a stripper into a prostitute. Are y'all forgetting? How dare y'all? How dare you? How dare you? He turned strippers, male performers, into paid sex workers. Did y'all forget that? Did y'all forget? He used money to coerce them into changing their profession. They went there to do a little live entertainment, you know, a little dance here, a little shake there, a little flop the banana up in your face, you know, but nothing sexual, nothing physical. They got there and said, and he said, "Say, so listen. Let me tell you what the game plan is. I'm into, doing my own porn. Things changed, and then he flew them in. So what are we talking about? Well, that's illegal. Y'all kill me trying to make it. Now I understand we got a convicted felon in the White House, but breaking the law is still breaking the law. And if it was that simple, if it was an embarrassment, then Diddy would have been out. But what's embarrassing to me is that y'all don't think that having something that's supposed to be sacred. We know it ain't no more. With your mate, when you have people and you pay them, that's a hooker. That's a hooker. That's a hooker. And y'all should know that.
What are we all doing here? Be consenting adults? Go have sex in a hotel? What are we doing here?
11:04 a.m. Combs still in the holding cell, a defense table, Alexandra Shapiro, now representing an Alexander brother, Justin Baldino, and Charlie Gervais, Xavier Donaldson, Nicole Westmoreland, Brian Steele, and Agnifilo. Prosecutors stone faces in front row. 11:06 a.m. Sean Combs is brought in MDC 10 jail uniform. Apparently, the proposed order for button-down shirt didn't get signed. Wow.
Oh, so he have on his prison
Sean Combs
clothes.
unloaded papers from a big file folder. He's seated between Driscoll and Brian Steele.
So he don't have on his button down.
Appearances? Isaiah Shapiro. With us is Mark Garagos. Sorry, to any Garagos.
Nobody caught him in
Take the full 15 minutes. If you
in his prison uniform.
AUSA.
Nobody caught that.
Order for button-down shirt didn't get signed. Wow. Sean Combs unloaded papers from a big file folder. He's seated between Driscoll and Brian Steele, just waiting for Judge Subramanian. All rise. Clerk. Appearances? Alexander Shapiro. With us is Mark Garagos. Sorry, to any Garagos. Some laughter in the courtroom. Judge Subramanian, you don't have to take the full 15 minutes. If you said all you need, please proceed. AUSA. We point you to U.S. versus Kelly, 2D Circuit, 2025-128, F 4th 387, which stands that Combs' Rule 29 arguments had to have been raised pre-trial. They've waived. This is on Judge's first question. Any case that has deemed a defendant's Rule 29 argument waived or forfeited. Judge, let's separate out the jury instructions. You're saying that this defendant's constitutional arguments should have been made at Rule 12 stage? AUSA Johnson. That's correct. Judge, the defense is making an as-applied argument that they can do in on Rule 29. AUSA Johnson. I want to push back on their reading of the cases. In Dennis, the defendant was arguing he couldn't be tried without infringing on the First Amendment. The parties agreed. It was only about sufficiency, Judge. But the court went right past waiver. Judge, Mr. Shapiro, can you address these arguments? Comes Lawyer Shapiro. The Dennis case is on point. The court made clear that statutory construction arguments can be raised under Rule 29. Also, the Lopez case, I argued it. Judge, let's put the financial motive to the side. Why wouldn't Mr. Combs be liable under a willfully causing theory? Ms. Ventura or Jane furnished the payment for escorts, but Mr. Combs still had the relevant intent no? Combs Shapiro, no. Many states find that prostitution is only when A pays B for X with A. Here, the government is trying to get around it. But the case where people watch others having X, it's not prostitution. The Atticus Reus in the Mann Act is transportation. Combs Shapiro, commercial voyeurism is not prostitution. A number of states say there's no Paulino case in the New York and the Georgia case. The government has alleged that a private residence had been used for prostitution, but the court said no, voyeurism. Combs Shapiro. The statute originally had a section about debauchery, which was excised later. The Supreme Court reversed the Seventh Circuit, holding that had affirmed a conviction where the defendants did not have a commercial motive. Combs Shapiro. Traveling interstate for a woman being a mistress or a concubine, Judge. The Cleveland case said polygamy met the immoral purpose test. Shapiro, respectfully, I disagree. There was a late 19th century case about immigration. Ooh, this would be good. Combs Shapiro, all of the federal constitutional law that develop around privacy for X relations. Judge, Ms. Foster, AUSA Foster. This case is different that where a person in a booth watches well, I'm assuming just meant to put watches people have sex. Combs is challenging the term prostitution. AUSA Foster. Here, the woman helped arrange the transportation of the escorts. So, for the defendant, it's aiding and abetting. Judge, you said they had the intent. They paid the money. They had the sex. That is willfully caused. Combs Shapiro. May I respond? Judge, I'll give you time in closing, Ms. Slavic.
Well, I remember that it didn't necessarily have to be paid for sex.
Yeah, only say routinely filmed. He frequently filmed freak offs or hotel nights, but not all the time. AUSA Slavic. These explicit videos charts show that there was travel for sex, but sometimes there were no videos recovered of those encounters. We can pull up the exhibits, Judge. You argue that even if they were filmed, it wouldn't matter. AUSA Slavic, right. AUSA Slavic. The Mann Act criminalizes travel for prostitution, not filming sex. The test for symbolic speech is whether there is an intent to convey a meaning. The transportation conveys no message, so there is no symbolic speech here. AUSA Slavic. And O'Brien, the protected symbolic speech was the burning of draft cards. Here, transportation is not symbolic speech. Judge, if a movie producer is making pornographic films, are you saying the First Amendment is not implicated? AUSA, a closer call. AUSA. In the other case cited, the producer said when they transported will be filming a movie. Here, he only intended the individuals to engage in prostitution. The defendant here was not an amateur porn producer. Judge, if we get to O'Brien, what is the important governmental interest? Slavic. There's a substantial governmental interest in regulating prostitution. 478 U.S. 697, 1986. The court declined to apply O'Brien because the act had nothing to do with speech. Slavic. Justice Scouter in Distant said
they should have just waited until he got sentenced.
He agreed. The regulating prostitution is an important governmental interest. On laws against nude dancing, court finds secondary impacts important. AUSA Slavic. There are reasons to regulate prostitution. See Exotic Service Provider 880 F3D 459, sir. 2018 about a California prostitution law. It's to prevent violence against women and for health. All 50 states regulate prostitution to different degrees. What? What the hell? Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Slavic. The federal interest kicks in for transportation, interstate or internationally. The Barnes case found that requiring pasties for dancing was okay. Judge, Ms. Shapiro, on the First Amendment, Combs Shapiro. It was filmed the majority of the time.
Now, remember, Diddy and them people brought requested this hearing. This sounds crazy.
That he was a consumer of amateur porn. As to being a producer, amateur porn is protected by the First Amendment. Shapiro. At trial, they emphasized that it was choreographed, that there was role playing in wigs. All right, I see you. It was filmed, so covered by the First Amendment. But Mr. Combs also had a right as a consumer of amateur porn, free speech. Coalition versus Paxton. Shapiro. Jane even brought a TV so they could watch the videos together. Judge, how does that apply to the transportation count? Shapiro. If the intent included filming and watching later, Judge. So not prostitution, just recorded and watch later? Shapiro.
Yep.
Had to find this.
That's why he trying to get out. I'm gonna tell y'all now, they let him out. He ain't coming back in. He gonna run.
Transportation across state lines. Shapiro. You have to look at the conduct of the defendant.
That's my opinion. If they let him out, he gonna be over there in Israel with Epstein and what's that man name? BB Netanyahu. He gonna be over there with them. And he gonna be able to have all of the, cause he know that list coming out, baby. He know that list coming out. Did he know that list coming out? Bet not you. Bet not who. BB bet not who he. Yeah. listen, anybody else will be saying, oh, I'm finna get out next week. No, he still want to get out days before. You know why? Because he going to be say la vie, baby. And BB, not in who, what you say? Bet not who he. Yeah, he coming next week too. Trump putting up the rioting fence in front of the White House. Yeah, they setting it up, y'all.
Yeah, can't lie. That's pretty good to point out. Judge, they say drug use, Shapiro. The only drug charge here was an RICO charge, of which Mr. Combs was acquitted. DOJ policy doesn't even say what Ms. Slavic says. It says the statute should only be used on prostitution as a business or the trafficking of minors. Judge, those were my questions, Ms. Shapiro.
They can't act like that the probation people recommending 7 years.
Must have been in a different trial. I don't remember either woman saying they were involved in prostitution. Judge, let me ask you. A businessman takes one of his clients to a brothel and pays a prostitute to have sex with his client.
His last out order. And flee the country. With Russell.
Shapiro. The Mann Act has racist origins. Even 100 years ago, the statute was being criticized by many Supreme Court justices. Many juries refused to enforce it. The statute is embarrassing to the U.S. I submit respectfully, Shapiro. Mr. Combs should be acquitted of the Mann Act. Thank you.
He shouldn't have done it.
Has no impact on First Amendment activities. The arguments about DOJ policy, those are being argued. I'm assuming I meant to say have been argued. There was a motion to dismiss, denied. They claimed there should be no concern about secondary effects because it was behind closed doors. But that's the point. Mr. Turner was being punched and kicked. The defendant has the burden to show that the evidence was not sufficient. They can't do it. Cassie and Jane both testified, although they didn't want to be having sex with others, but they had to.
Right.
For days. He planned them. He choreographed them for his own pleasure.
Right.
The escort couldn't perform.
They wanted time with him.
At USA. This went on for 15 years. The evidence is sufficient. The defendant's motion should be denied. Judge, thank you. Anything about sentencing, the motion is not granted. I'll decide soon. Adjourned.
You can live at home and take care of your mother, and you can get paid by having a regular paycheck.
I'll decide soon. Adjourned. So the judge, it seemed like to me that the state is being kind of shady. Because in one instance, they're saying, oh, well, here's what you were supposed to do. But then, and that was the rule 29 or 12, can't recall right now. But they're saying basically, oh, you can't use this when Diddy's team, like 100% we can use this. And other courts have actually did this as well. So it boils down to this, to the judge, like it's supposed to anyways, because he's the referee. But I think the judge, honestly, bruh, I think he kind of sided with Diddy a little bit.
I don't know.
It's also one of these weird things where it's like...
I ain't hearing it.
It's like Diddy's team is acting like he didn't get found guilty of shit. Like, that's the part where it's kind of like, I don't want to say pissing me off, but it's kind of like, yo, bro, y'all do realize your mans didn't beat all the charges. So it's seeming like they're acting like, yo, bro, yeah, even though he got guilty of the Mann Act twice, like that's the part where I think even the people watching this, like, y'all forget, bro. Hey, he got found guilty of 2 felonies. Like it's 2 felonies he got found guilty of, bro. So all right, cool. The drugs he didn't get found guilty of, all this other shit and the RICO and all that, because it definitely was not a RICO. I don't think it was RICO worthy. I think a majority of this stuff should have been brought upon with certain states. And because of statute of limitations, they just decided to say, hell no, we gonna fry him and we gonna try to take his money. Failure on their part. But the worst part about all of this, and
don't say that. Said the judge not stood. I don't think he going with Diddy either.
Has anywhere to specifically point to. The Mann Act is a racist damn act. It was really.
Why is R. Kelly in jail?
To the cross if they were messing with white girls. Just about to make that obvious. So not only do you have that, but also, bro, we're just gonna be fair. Them lawyers was having 2 different arguments, it felt like at times. It felt like, oh, well, listen, we want to talk about this right here. All right, Diddy did pay for this stuff, but so did Jane and so did Cassie. You mean unindicted co-conspirators. That's what you mean to say. That's what you should be saying. But they didn't even do that. Because the weird part is if you do that, then you're admitting you just let people away with crimes to testify.
They do.
So
they do. How you think Quet off? How you think Quet, your partner?
Setting this shit up.
Yeah, he got off for testifying. What? I can't listen to you no more because you act like you ain't never heard that before. That's your partner. That's what what's that attorney name? I can't think of it. That's what he did for Quet. He got off for testifying, for being a snitch. Why are you acting like, okay, y'all gotta go. Cause City Nash finna piss me off. I mean, you were praising Manny for doing that for Quet. So why are you acting like you ain't never heard of that before? Haven't you snitched on somebody? Didn't they say you snitched on somebody? You'll be 64 on October the 18th. Happy early birthday to you. Happy early birthday to you. Diddy should be well settled in. Yeah, he letting him rub on his back, play on his back, pop his bumps on his back, and put a tatty there. Yeah, he two-faced. Absolutely. Now you playing dumb. I can't stand when folk play dumb in my face, so I have to pause you. Yeah. But when you had Manny on there, you was all up in there. You was all up in there. All the way up in there. Yeah. Well, yeah. Up in there, AunTeaFee. Up in there. Now you trying to act like you don't. I mean, I'm confused. That means if that's the case, then that means that people get off because it's a female and it's the guy who took cookies. Now you don't think it's fair giving a guy a shot down there? Take that. What? Take that. Yeah, he in there crying cause Bubba and Ray Ray trying to take his cookie. Well, now his banana, yeah, and make banana pudding out of it. Yeah. Now it's the problem. Yeah, how about everybody leave their cookie, other people leave their cookies and bananas alone. Play with your own cookie. Play with your own bananas. Then we won't have no problem. We won't have no problems. Okay? Grab the ankle and eat the meat. Grab the ankles and eat the meat. Okay, y'all, I got to go. What's later on? What time is it? Lord, what time? 3:20. Yeah, I gotta come back with that probably around 6:30 with that Charlie Kirk, as well as you know what, let me tell y'all, the Dallas alleged shooter. Let me tell y'all something. I think your president, because that list is coming out, I think he played that situation too close. You understand? I think they played, AunTeaFee, what you say? I think they played the situation too close. Did y'all get what I'm saying?
$9.90. That style feeling is at Maurice's.
Nothing is better than a partner.
Do I need to say it again one more time for the one time? I think they played the situations too close. He lucky you can't reach through there. Yes. Similar discrepancies, some major discrepancies. Like yesterday, there was no ICE officer shot or shot at. It was 3 detainees. How did the one detainee, you mean to tell me? I don't know not one person in the DFW area that has been detained, arrested, and detained that was not patted down. Do you understand? I have to pause there for a minute. That was not patted down. One more time for the one time. I do not know anybody in the DFW area that has been detained in a police car or wagon that was not patted down. So how was him and the other detainees in the building? What type of assault rifle would still be on him with those type of bullets, military bullets that got anti-ice on them? How did he get into the police unit to be detained? You mean to tell me somebody allowed that to get past a pat down? He must have had a fake leg of iron, and they thought it was a fake leg. Huh? Huh? He must have had a gun in the chute, and he must be missing a whole leg. How did he get in the police van, car, whatever, and not be searched and patted down? One, whole leg. So he get out. Where? He pulled the bullets out of where? It was 4 or 5 of them stacked there together. Where were they? Next, was he uncuffed? Or was he still cuffed? Next, why were y'all on the roof like it was a sniper? How he get on the roof? I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah. So I'm ready to hear what they finna say. And I'm here to tell y'all it's too similar. They should not have said a sniper on the roof. Coming off of Charlie Kirk. We still don't know how he dismantled his gun in the woods and he done left. I mean, he hopped down off of the building and there was no rifle with him. So did he dismantle it on the roof? Or did he dismantle? So he stayed up there 6-7 minutes and broke it down before he hopped down? So what did they find in the woods? Wrapped in a towel. I would think, I kind of know it was staged. I think it's more likely that the helicopter that mysteriously left, you know what I mean? And cut off all signals and stuff. Yeah. So I just think that they played their little stunt too close. Cause it's the sniper on the roof. At least there was one, they say, on the Charlie Kirk situation. But the guy who hopped down, where was the gun? If the screwdriver is still on the roof. Yeah, this is the FBI, you know. Yeah, so this is stage stuff. And then y'all lied. And then when J.D. Vance said left wing radical, oh yeah, no, because they never said that. So I'm trying to hear. So I'm gonna come back with that around 6:30. Let me finish some work and put some vittles in my stomach. And y'all not hitting the like button. And if y'all don't start hitting the like button, I'm gonna go back to doing uploads. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. I'm just gonna put it on out there. But I gotta come back with that because I need to understand why they playing in my face. And y'all know I can't stand folk playing in my face. I'm gonna have to call a spade a spade. I'm gonna have to call them out. I'm gonna have to call them out. And y'all do know I will call them out. Yeah. So the same person who wrote the script with Charlie Kirk, the changing of the clothes, the dismantling of the assault rifle, the bullet got anti-Semitic messages on it. That's referencing left. You know, your president is trying to create havoc. He's trying to create division within the state. So him and Button Nahu no more. BB, we ain't playing with you no more. Can go off and skip to the Lou My Darling and Trump can get on back over in Israel, kiss that wall and be with Epstein again. And they can go back to being best friends. They can kiss and make up. End of story. That's how I'm writing mine. Since everybody over there on the right writing scripts, let me write my own script. He trying to get on back over there with his best friend, Epstein. So them 5,000 or 6,000 kids that they was trying to illegally send over to these foreign countries so they can go over there and build that hotel that detective investigator undercover cat was telling us about. Y'all remember? The hotel that looked like 5-10 stars on the outside on the golf course, but on the inside it's a whole orphanage hotel with kids in it. And they pay $150,000 a year membership. And they extort these and traffic and abuse those kids. That's what he's trying to get over there too. They say Trump is an informant. Well, Trump is an informant because remember I told y'all they fell out. Why they fell out? And Epstein threatened when Trump stole that house from him that he had turned him on to go check out, not to go outbid him. Epstein knew that Trump did not have the money to buy that property. So he's like he said, that means that Trump was embezzling. So he threatened to tell on Trump. And when he threatened to expose Trump, because we know he don't like being exposed. We know he don't like being found out. He then turned around and went to the feds and told them about his human trafficking. And then they arrested him and prosecuted him. So that's why he's an informant. Because Epstein, he betrayed Epstein. Epstein was about to betray him, get him back. Right? And then he went to the feds and exposed the operation. And now, and his way of fixing it was allowing him to be in prison and still get out. That special sweetheart deal with the Costa. And then allowed him to look like he took his own life. And then let him escape over there with Israel, with the other fake people. So that's why he walking around with the fake beard, with the long kissy curls on the side with the little beanie hat. Ta-da! The end. Yeah. Okay, so I gotta go. I'll be back. Y'all come hitting the like button. I don't care how many views. I want the likes where it's supposed to be. And if y'all can't hit the likes, I'm just going to have to get them another way. And there will be my uploads. Okay?